Alright, this is Doctor back with the Long War playthrough. So there is a new UFO that's a medium scanning one, unidentified class, and it's high, meaning it's a satellite hunter. This is a destroyer. Realistically, I'm not going to shoot this thing down. But at the same time, I really don't want to destroy the satellite over my home country. Fortunately, the way, and I have 4 interceptors available. Avalanche missile interceptors is going to be completely useless against it. But the Stingray interceptors can actually do some damage to it. If I get super lucky, these 3 might be able to bring one down. But realistically, without interceptor upgrades, without the analysis, you're going to need like 6 Stingray interceptors to be reasonably confident of shooting one down. And even then, you can't be confident of that. Fortunately, some more interceptors will be available soon. I am ready to damage all 3 significantly if necessary to inflict enough damage to drive that UFO off. I think in general you need around 8 hits from Stingray missiles. It's randomized a bit because your hits can crit, and there's some randomization in damage, but if you score about 8 hits on this UFO, it shouldn't shoot down your satellite. You just got to get it below 50% health. You don't know that for sure, but you need a lot of hits to be confident on it. And yeah, so I have a reasonable chance, even if I don't get even if I do like 5 hits or something on it, then the chance for it to shoot down my satellite might only be like 20% or something, which is acceptable. If you don't do any damage to it, there is still a base chance, it's a non-0%, that it won't shoot down your satellite, but the chances of it shooting down my satellite is pretty good. So I also have a backup satellite building precisely for this reason, but always good to just do some damage and see where we go from here.
Approaching target now.
Ooh, if you score a hit, you should disengage immediately and then try this again.
Bangs out. Closing on target. Taking heavy fire.
Okay, abort. Did it survive? My interceptor actually survived. Whew. Okay, I actually scored a lot of hits on it. I scored like 4 hits. That's incredible. Surprised my interceptor survived. Sometimes by being too sloppy and too aggressive, you get it shot down. Wow. Okay.
No joy here.
Okay, I might actually be able to shoot this down. We'll see. I did like 6 hits. If I'm getting 2 more hits, I'll be happy, but realistically, I'm not going to shoot it down. We'll see. I'm not going to push my officer too hard. I want him to be available. Okay.
Disengaging.
I might have actually taken some damage there. No, okay, refueling 1 hour. Well, 1 hour will go by pretty quickly. If I can shoot this down, that would be amazing, because then I can do the analysis on it, making it much easier. Not much easier, but making it easier certainly to shoot it down in the future. Which would be great. But I don't really expect to be able to shoot it down. Huh, this one's 1 hour, but with avalanche missiles, there's no point. I actually scored a lot of hits. I'm surprised. We'll see. Well, at the very least, I can be reasonably confident it won't shoot down my satellite.
Closing on target.
Huh.
Lost the bubble.
Contact detected.
Well, so I'm just gonna keep doing this, and if I shoot it down, that's fantastic. The satellite hunters tend to stick around for a while. I'm like about 80% sure at this point it won't be able to shoot down my satellite if I score a couple more hits. But these things are tough. They're really tough. But sometimes, luck is on my side. You never know. It did, take out 2 of my interceptors for basically a month. Well, 1 for half a month. That's really bad. This is also why you want to stack kills on 1 pilot. Come on.
Detected. Contact detected.
Oh, I'm surprised that one interceptor wasn't shot down.
Nearing strike range.
Alright. one more hit, I'm out. You can see how tough these are. Oh! Look at that! Incredible! This is like crazy good luck. This is amazing result. I mean, yeah, it looks like, you know, my interceptors are seriously damaged, but believe me, that was one of the best possible results. Can't believe I actually managed to shoot it down. Team is a little tired. I did like a number of raiders already. The crew complement, from what I could discern, isn't really that different from a raider. So I'm probably not going to record the video for actually assaulting UFO. Then again, like, it's such a great victory. I think I might just record this video anyway. They are fairly interesting missions, but well done, pilots. Well done. You deserve your promotion to colonel, right? I'll have a couple more interceptors available, but yeah, you know, the air war is tough. A lot of my interceptors are just, I mean, at this point, the only targets I can realistically go after are scouts, and I may not even be able to down fighters. But I might be able to drive a fighter off. I'll have to change one of these to Stingray missiles. But yeah, so many interceptors in the repair shop. Worth it, though. Worth it. Alright. Yeah, I'll pause the video. I'll probably do the video of this just to celebrate. But no point in... Let's see, is it the urban map? Oh! See, look at that! It's actually the urban map. Yeah, because of that, I find the urban crash UFO maps, fortunately there aren't very many of them, but it's cool. So I think I will do the video. I'll pause until I've made my selection. Alright, I finished making my selection. Due to the fatigue system, this is pretty much the only squad I can field. They are some of my best soldiers, which is great. You can see all these corporals and a lieutenant in there, plus a newly promoted gunner. I decided to put alloy plating on this sniper because, I mean, this is a pure glass cannon right here. Mobility is great, aim is ridiculous, but she has no health, meaning pretty much anything will kill her in one hit. So I wanted to stack at least 7 health on her so she doesn't die horribly to like a lucky shot from a floater or something. You never know. It can sometimes be surprisingly difficult to keep a sniper out of harm's way, but once I get carapace armor, I'll be much safer. So for now, you get the alloy plating. My officer, I like to stack some defenses too because I don't want them stuck in the infirmary. Scout is pretty standard. Although this scout has such good health, I might actually go with something else here, but it's not too much else that I think is the best. So I think this will be fine. But yeah, this is one of my better team. This particular map, the first part is like a close quarters combat map, and the second part, near the UFO, there is more open space.
Touching down.
So, and there's a high ground you can potentially get, but there's not very much cover on the high ground. So you gotta be careful.
Our target touched down inside a major urban center, and there's a risk
for once,
of
you're
further
right,
civilian
Bradford.
casualties if we don't
It
secure
did
the
touch
area
down
on the
in a
double.
major urban center. I wish there were more maps like this. There's something about urban UFO maps that are just super cool. So why doesn't Firaxis release map packs like 15 maps for $5? I would pay. Or like 20 maps for $10, I would pay too. Like,
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile
almost
targets
just
at the
like
crash
these
site.
maps are almost like too pretty. That's the problem. The quality is too high on some of these maps. They could stand to lower the quality a bit and just have more maps. More maps are always good. Okay, there's a Meldcaster, but let's not be stupid. Good news is, my flanks are perfectly protected. I don't like to get the high ground until I've scouted out a decent amount of the low ground just to know where the packs are, because, you know, say you try to take the high ground here, there's not much cover. And then, like, a pack comes from here, a pack comes from there. Now you're kind of screwed horribly. So, the best place to use the high ground is right over here. Once you, like, clear out most of the flanks, then if you can get high ground here, there's a decent amount of cover, and you can just shoot aliens with the 20% aim bonus, and there's nothing they can do to you. Unless there are floaters, which could be a bit of a problem, but we'll see. So for now, you know, it's reasonable. I might be able to get that meld. There's plenty of cover here. We'll move out in this sector and see how it goes. Probably should start building an auto laser just because
Alien object in
using
sight.
more gunners now. Look at that. Too risky to do that, but should be able to get the Mel next turn. Not next turn, but 2 turns from now. We'll see. We'll see. No reason to get like opportunity infantry. Well, clearly it's unlikely there's a pod there, so I'm just
Copy
opening
that.
my infantry here in case there is something. Okay, good. Very good. Very, very good. You'll probably go here. Sniper. From here, this line of sight is not the best. I think I'll put the sniper here.
Heading there now.
Yes.
Aye, aye, Commander.
On the move.
I really like this scout. Good health, good mobility. I mean, I'm most worried about group from over there, but if I put my Rocketeer here, that's going to be a problem. Or my Rocketeer there, but actually Rocketeer is probably best over there. Still, depending on the situation, I'm firing a rocket here may not be a bad thing. Even if it's semi-exposed, rather. We'll see. We'll see.
I feel, Commander.
I feel, Commander.
Also depends on the type of opponents I roll. Floaters, not a good sign. Makes it harder to take the high ground. Another pot of floaters, okay. And Thin Man. Oh boy, this could be a little challenging. Oh.
Will do. X-rays spotted.
Yeah, okay, this works. Clearly going for the meld is suicidal at this point, but my sniper does at least have a great shot. Look at how awesome this sniper is. There is, unfortunately, not the best cover in this area. How many smoke grenades do I have? 2? Seems as good of a time as any to burn 1, but let's make the obvious move. Well, that's not the obvious move. I have hollow targeting. That could buff me to 100%. I like 100% shots. My favorite type of shots. Yeah, it's reasonable. And then after I build the smoke, I can like hide back here. Not gonna trigger anything. I have a suppression. Let me just see something. Yeah, I can cover at least 4 positions for my soldiers to go to. Not too bad. 5 if I do this. Yeah, that's really good. That's really, really good. Look at that. No scatter, but not the best. Okay. Now that I've decided on what I want to do, moves.
Moving out.
You have pretty good aim. Well, it's always better to kill at least 1 enemy than unless you play with Red Fog, but honestly, Red Fog it makes the game a little too easy. Problem is the aliens can't heal and you can, so it gives you a massive asymmetrical advantage. I shouldn't say aliens can't heal. Most aliens can't heal. Some can.
I'm on the move.
Probably Overwatch you. Actually.
Affirmative.
I have the smoke grenade perk, so I can always roll and then move. Let me just. Camera angle's no good. Which one? Oh, there we go. It's a little. There we go. Oh. It's not the best camera angle either. Hold on. That's not it. I'm still getting used to these controls. That's much better. Okay. This looks good.
Humo lanzado.
Let's see, did everybody get it? Looks like it. Yes. Beautiful. Alright. Let's begin by shooting with this soldier. Not bad. Sniper now has a guaranteed kill. It's impossible to not kill it. Very nice. There's no point in not shooting because defenses are equal. So hunkering down doesn't really accomplish anything.
Adjusting sights. Come get some.
You
Eyes
you.
peeled, Commander.
hide you
Oh,
behind
yeah,
high
yeah,
cover
yeah.
here. This is a pretty good position. If they move forward, we might be able to blast them in the face with a rocket. Especially if there's a second pod that triggers. Ooh, look at that! Launch. That's not really the best launch location.
ET's trying to crawl up my flank.
Flying enemies have
Negative damage.
30% defense against Overwatch, even with opportunists.
I'm taking heavy fire over here.
Yeah, okay. Standard floater tactics. Suppress and flank. Sometimes it works really well for them. I considered bringing my assault on this map specifically for this reason, but I ultimately did it for the simple reason that I don't have enough assaults. So once you get to Sergeant, assault's potential truly unlocks. Because of that, I might be able to get that meld. But it's really, really risky. Like, what if I trigger another pod? It's too risky, in fact. I think it's better to attempt to kill... Let's see. Well, Floater can't really flank this position. Also sawed off that enemy. Yeah, I think that's the better choice. Well done. Now this floater is dead. Just gotta think of the optimal series of moves here. %, okay. Yeah, I think I know what to do. Use the scout.
Heading to that location.
Don't trigger, don't trigger, don't trigger! If I do this, I can't move any of my soldiers, which is fine. Oh! Nice! One shot, one kill. Always, it's the ideal, right? Yeah, if another pod comes, this is as good of a position as any. I will, however, move you up to a safe place. Can't get that meld this turn, way too risky.
Back in. It's killer
You for maximum amount
We're green to go.
suppression. If I don't get the meld, I don't get the meld. Oh, look at that.
On my way. In hand, Commander.
+5, not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so 1 pod down, 3 left. Could be some of them patrolling around there. I think it is wise to clear the flanks before attempting an advance on the UFO. All this high cover here should give me a chance to even up the odds. AI tends to be less good when fighting in cover. let's just keep
Headed
scouting
there
out.
now.
See what's going on. Good. Okay, next turn I'll probably move there. This middle area seems like a good place to be.
boy. Got it.
If you can make 2 moves, you should.
Position
Overwatching
confirmed.
here is good. If they come from either direction, I should have some shots. This position
on the
looks pretty
move.
good for the sniper. I get decent angles. And I might move the Rocketeer up here? No. Here? Here? That seems reasonable.
On it.
Oh, right, I wanted to Overwatch there. Ah, mistake. Well, Overwatch you, but you're not very good at it.
I'm Overwatch.
Ready to rock.
Explorando.
Пора пробежаться.
Certainly a pod. Sounds like the thin men are near the UFO itself. More meld, but that's probably too close to the UFO to safely get. This is realistically the only meld container I'm going to get on this map. Let's continue scouting out the flanks.
On my
I
way.
hate getting surprised on the flanks. This area seems clear for now.
Moving.
I might take the high ground soon. My main worry, again, is the floaters. You can see the cover is not great. Floaters come, it's kind of a problem. If I can take out the other pot of floaters, then I move up here for sure. Down here you get much better cover. I don't like to split a team up just because line of sight angles is so screwy. I'm gonna move up. I want to move everyone up. Maybe except one scout down here just to see what's going on, but yeah. Well, let's keep moving towards this direction. If we clear out everything here, I'm gonna start positioning maybe to take the high ground. We'll see. Let's see. But slow and steady wins the race.
Я пошла.
Moving. Moving out.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
Roger that. Scan. Aye, aye. Overwatch. Aye, aye.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Todo cubierto.
Contact. They might be I don't hear anything though. They might be around that corner.
I'm rolling.
Let's take a look. Well, next turn I'll be able to take a much better look. For now though,
Welcome.
keep advancing.
Positive enemy
Aha!
contacts.
If I can take out this pot of floaters, I should be in good shape. Now clearly this position is pretty bad, especially with that floater on Overwatch. But if I hunker, should be reasonably safe despite the relative low cover. Can't outflank me. I could also attempt to use the scout to draw out the Overwatch, but it's difficult to see where I can move the scout to. So I think the best move this turn is to start positioning troops for some
Aye,
shots.
Commander.
Might even be able to get a shot off here. Nice. Hey, I have a 65% chance to kill the overwatching floater. Well, that's not true. It's slower than that. I have to hit and roll
Shot
5
failed to
damage.
connect.
I didn't even hit, but it was certainly a shot worth taking. Behind with low profile, that sniper should be pretty safe, especially since I gave her extra armor. Well, because of this, let me think. Where do I want to position the Rocketeer? Where you gotta think now. Where are the floaters likely to move? They could move here. They could also move there. They moved to this area. It's kind of hard to get a rocket off. unfortunately. Engineer, though, does have great explosive firepower.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Let's position the infantry here. Yeah.
Solid copy, Commander.
Position this soldier here. You're gonna have to hunker. There's not much to be done.
I yield, Commander.
Let's say the floaters do move here. I have a reasonable shot. Moving out won't really improve my situation.
I'm on it.
I would really like to move there, but don't know enough. Let's see what the floaters do. I'll let them make the first move. Interesting. You can see the floater AI can't cheat, but that's actually a really bad move because I can move so many soldiers to flank it. So unfortunately for the AI, made a terrible move. Like, there's no way it doesn't die this turn. There are so many ways I can just finish it off. Let's do this smart. I don't know... Okay, there's one floater on Overwatch there. 75%. It's pretty good. Get the hollow targeting buff. My worry is that the low cover is bad, but I think it's a risk worth taking. Chance of wiping out 2 floaters in this turn. Massive. 95% chance is going to be good enough. Executioner, hollow targeting, like, all these buffs are great. Okay, now that I've wiped out one, because this one is dead, like, I have so many ways of killing it, that, I'll be perfectly fine.
Moving.
Up only having to use one soldier to accomplish this. Now the question is, where is the last floater? There are also some thin men out there, so you gotta be careful. Moving out too aggressively could backfire. The last floater is really likely to panic.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So, let's stay in a good defensive position. The only soldier that's really exposed is that one.
I feel, Commander.
I've got my
It's
eye on
susceptible. I'm gonna eat my words, aren't I?
They're falling back.
Okay, it didn't shoot at my engineer. That's really good. Must have flown to the second floor. It's actually a pretty good move by the AI. Because I can't get spotting on it. Well, I know it has to be in this area. Somewhere. So if I take cover relative to this angle, I should be fine. But it's not a lot of good cover to take. This is actually like good cover. The scout's the only one who's like super exposed right now. If I put myself here, I should be okay. Even here I should be okay. Definitely best to let the floater make the first move.
Affirmativo.
Let's... I'm reasonably sure the float... I mean, we know the floater's on the second floor. I'm reasonably sure he can't really outflank me. So...
On Overwatch.
For now,
Estoy vigilando.
overwatch my soldiers from
That's affirmative.
safe positions.
Roger that. Scanning.
I'm gonna hunker you down. And just gonna continue setting aim in case the thin men come.
I'm on it.
On Overwatch.
Okay, seems to be running in this direction. I hear the thin man walking around inside the UFO. Well, floater could be on Overwatch. This is kind of irritating because I really need vision on it. But there's no like cover to dash up to. That's not true,
I'm rolling.
because we're high moved. For now, my forces will stay put.
Let's do this.
Except for my scout.
Got it covered. On the
Might
move.
you up a bit.
On overwatch.
Don't know where that floater
Got
is. Better move here. This is like a hunt.
Oh, Provitor, comandante.
Don't know where the floater is. Trying to move up to take a look. Just gonna
That's
peek.
affirmative.
We don't know where the floater is, but it doesn't seem to be anywhere close by. So I'm gonna hide behind this low cover.
Heading to that location.
Should be okay. I also have a decent amount of health.
Oh, Provitor, comandante.
Moving to Overwatch.
Roger that. Stand covering the high field, Commander. Quiet. Do you hear something?
Where is that floater? I mean, at this point, there is no more metal to collect on the map, so I'm just gonna do slow and steady.
On my way.
We still don't know where the floater is. It's kind of a problem. I'm very worried it's on Overwatch, and when it's flying, it gets
Good to
that
go.
massive buff, 20% aim buff.
Hey, boy.
Смотрю внимательно. Got it covered.
On overwatch. Roger that. Scanning.
Did I give that soldier the sawed off on Overwatch? That's terrible. That's a huge mistake. Well, it doesn't seem to be doing anything yet, but
I'm on the move.
I'm trying to move to that high cover. But do it this one step at a time.
Oh, Provitor, comandante.
Scanning.
Overwatch. High field, Commander.
What the hell was that? Aye, aye, Commander.
Well, if I move like here, I'm really likely to aggro the thin men. At this point, I think we'll make a couple more advances
Heading to that location.
out. I'm not super happy about doing this. It seems relatively safe. I'll advance in
Moving
this
to
direction.
position.
Actually, I might just want to get... It's really risky to get the team up on the roof when there's a floater potentially flying about. Like, this place is great to fight thin men, but I really want to take care of that last floater before I do anything crazy.
Пора пробежаться.
Maybe I'll start infiltrating the sniper up. So I move
Heading
here.
out.
I should be able to dash that high cover.
Eyes peeled, Commander. Orders confirmed. On the move. Eyes peeled, Commander.
Affirmative. Covering
Oh, I
now.
have that soldier on the sawed off too? That's a pretty big mistake. Ugh. Ah, there's the floater.
They're trying to pull back.
Alright, it's dead. Exposed. All alone. No chance.
I'm on it, Commander.
Great. Now,
The game.
I'm reasonably confident there are no more floaters left on the map.
Moving
It's
to
time to start
designated
infiltrating my forces up to the second floor, where I can get a massive advantage over any thin men. Still do
Ichigo.
this one step at a time. Let's just
Boy.
start moving towards the stairs.
That's affirmative. On the move. Heading out. Let's do this. Roger. I've got my eyes on a bush.
Смотрю внимательно.
Locked and loaded.
The thin man over here? I don't know. Regardless, taking the high ground now makes a lot of sense. Let's just advance slowly and steadily. Up the stairs, go.
On the move. Moving to position.
Let's not make any actions that could trigger
On the move.
enemies.
Come get some. We're green to go.
Extra.
Кажется, мы здесь не одни.
There should be 4 pods, so the last pod must be Seekers.
Я пошла.
Let's just slowly get everyone up. No rush.
Moving.
I'll be able to take cover next turn.
Voy hacia ese lugar. On my way.
Now you gotta remember, thin men can jump up and like flank you, so you gotta be pretty careful
Time
about
to
this
motor.
type of maneuver.
Roger, tracking. On Overwatch.
I'll spend a couple more turns getting into position. If the thin men do attempt some sort of sneaky maneuver by having a soldier in this sector, I should be able to monitor them.
Heading out. Спешу.
There's also some ability to take cover relative to this direction using those low pillars. Something to keep in mind.
Will do. Okay.
Don't want to move there.
Let's do this.
You have really
I
good position.
feel, Commander. Overwatch. Come get some.
Roger that. Scan.
Baby Becky.
Sounds to me like they're just
What was
directly in the UFO. Well, let's take a look.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
I didn't review anything. That's really surprising.
Headed there now.
It's really surprising.
Ясно.
It must be wandering around inside the UFO itself. Okay, I may have to send a scout out to
Rolling out.
to lure them out. Clearly, if I can lure them out to fight on the high ground, I mean where I have the high ground, they're gonna just be in
I'm on
serious
the
trouble.
Will do. Aye, aye, Commander. Got it.
Scan.
Estoy vigilando.
But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna overwatch a bunch, see if they wander out by themselves. If after a few turns they don't, I'll send someone else in.
Что за шум?
Probably the scout. Oh, actually, the engineer makes the most sense.
Внимательно.
Oh, I should have steady aimed that one. Well, don't seem to be coming out.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Oh, there we go.
Contact.
Aha, my ambush has paid off. Oh, look at him.
Got him.
X-ray down. Missed the target.
Oh, they're in serious trouble. There's that one on low cover. It's dead. Let's just get... Do I even need hollow targeting on it? Well, it can't hurt. But before I do that, I know there's one over there. Can't really flank me, but I can flank it. How many soldiers can I get to flank it? 2? That's pretty good. But also just blast it with a rocket. I could also just wait for it to come out and then murder it horribly. It's not a bad plan, actually. But I think the chance to get a flank on it is pretty good. It's really tempting.
Heading there now.
If I trigger more aliens, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, look at that. 94%. Too good to cancel. Excellent. And the last one is dead. With my massive height advantage, I'm just gonna hollow target it and then shoot it.
I'm out of firepower over here.
I don't even really need my sniper to do this.
X-ray neutralized.
Eh.
On Overwatch.
Seekers and a thin man. Okay, I triggered. Did it trigger? I don't know. I'm gonna keep you down here. Just little point in hunkering.
Ready to engage.
You have
Estoy
good cover.
preparado.
You have tactical
Moving to
sense.
position.
So
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
pretty safe. I'm gonna move you
Affirmative.
down.
Ready to engage. Getting it done.
I think I did trigger it, right? I must have triggered it. The music's playing. No, they're still patrolling around in there like that. Okay, so I must not have triggered it. Well, since they seem to be patrolling rather in that direction,
Welcome.
I'm just gonna put some soldiers on Overwatch here. Once I trigger them, lure them over to the high ground. It's pretty easy.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
Right, boy. Got it covered. Roger that. Scanning.
Seem to be patrolling all the way around there. But it's just a matter of being patient.
Got it covered.
I would rather not fight those enemies
Quiet.
plus
Do you
the
hear
2
something?
outsiders simultaneously. Always better to fight them. Seem to be patrolling around the back, but they should patrol around to the front again, eventually. So I'm gonna just pause the video while I do this. Alright, I couldn't get the AI to come out, so I was forced to go to it. You can see how the situation is much different. Now it's got good cover and I have crappy cover. This is a situation I wanted to avoid. Fortunately, there are only 2 Seekers and a Thin Man, and I didn't trigger the outsiders. Unfortunately, like Thin Man ran over there as opposed to over here. I could have just killed it with overwhelming firepower, but this is the problem. There are also 2 Seekers.
Okay.
I don't like the Seeker Thin Man combo. Let's reveal
Eyes open.
Seekers. Didn't work. That's not good. Well, I had a plan, which is to smoke grenade most of the soldiers in this position. Spread out a bit to deal with the Thin Man poison.
Yes, Commander. On Overwatch. Good to go. Overwatch. Aye, aye. Moving. Eyes on the prize. Comandante.
Выполняю. Roger, I've got eyes on.
Okay. Decided to shoot me. Interesting.
It's raining death over here.
Where are those seekers? I mean, that's a really good position. I can't get a sight on it. I could just keep suppressing it. Or I could attempt to flank it with this scout now. But the seekers might come after the scout. Well, the position does look somewhat vulnerable to a rocket if I can position my soldier for the kill. Like right here. Next turn I might be able to rocket that position. So for now, lock it down.
Suppressing fire on the
This might trigger the outsiders, which would be a disaster. I wonder, I may have to move my sniper down. I think if I go here, I should have line of sight on him.
Got it. Moving.
No? Damn. Maybe I have to be over there. Well, in any case, overwatch the remaining soldiers. Because of the secrets. That thin man is not likely to do much. Oh, it actually moved. That's unexpected. Probably a dash. I do have more soldiers on Overwatch. It'd be really sad if he gibbs someone now. It's not even a dash. Damn.
Can I get some help?
Okay, counter suppress me. That's acceptable. Yeah, the AI is coordinating attacks, but at least I killed off one of the seekers.
See you in hell.
The second one, though. Okay, and didn't come. Well, now this thin man's made a mistake. I have rockets, no sense in saving them.
Будет жарко.
Probably should apply hollow targeting first. But it turns out this worked. All there are left are
Field, Commander. Reloaded.
the additional
Field, Commander.
seeker and the two outsiders. So this should not be too difficult.
I've got my eyes on.
Preparado.
I can just advance,
Heading to that location.
have suppression, deal with the outsiders if necessary. Also have a flashbang, right? So let's move this soldier up first. You're more critical.
On my way. Let's do this.
Ahí voy. Aye, aye, Commander.
Moving out.
That's where the other Mal
I've
container
got my
was.
eyes. Aye, aye. I'm ready.
Направляюсь на точку. X-ray
Alright. All there is left is the outsiders. I'm just gonna pause the video until I find them. Alright, I found the outsiders and they're hiding there. Fortunately, I have one rocket left in reserve. Give them a nice welcome to Earth. Now they should be pretty simple to finish off. Can't get line of sight. It's not a problem. Since I know I can get line of sight on this position, I know there are exactly 2 enemies left. Oh, I get inside here and here. Yeah. Okay, it's pretty easy. I'll target you. Then I can finish him off with the soldier of my choice.
Another day, another
Only 14
successful
aliens.
operation.
A little surprising, but all in all, good fight. And best of all, it was Destroyer. Now I get
Everything
the
by the
analysis.
numbers,
No
not a
promotions?
scratch on them.
Really?
Hopefully every operation goes this well.
Some meld. I even recovered an intact flight computer. Very nice. Very nice. Some more money. I might buy one more interceptor. Let's see. I have plenty of artifacts I can sell off. Yeah, why not? One more interceptor. Take command of the skies. This will give me 4 interceptors ready to go again. Excellent.
As the
These
alien
raids
attacks have
pay
become
for
more
themselves,
frequent,
right?
Our casualty rate has climbed.
Excellent.
Our troop shortage is becoming a
I can
problem.
start building stuff
We should
very
start screening
soon.
potential candidates at the barracks
Alright,
immediately.
thank you for watching.